Are you serious? Are you seriously serious? It is true, folks. We have a tornado warnings now. Tornado warnings in Houston, Texas. Houston, we have a problem. Hurricane Harvey, battle ready, is doing more than just tearing apart Rockport, Texas, and dumping, feet of rain on Galveston, Texas, Corpus Christi, Houston, Texas, and all kinds of areas. But we have tornado warnings spinning off like we told you it would. Houston, Texas. Matter of fact, let me just get some quick information for you. It is truly a nightmare out there. Now, we're praying that no one else is killed. There's been one fatality in this entire hurricane. They expect more are out there and they just don't know, but we're praying that they're not. But here's what we have, folks. Very serious weather conditions in Texas. Here we go. Tornado warnings for Fort Bend and Brazoria. Also, severe weather still expected for Fort Bend, Texas. Flash flooding, definitely going to happen. A flash flood warning right now in effect for Fort Bend and Harris and Waller, Texas. Also, tornado warnings for Fort Bend and Harris and Waller, Texas. This is not good at all. Hurricane conditions still in effect because this hurricane may go back into the Gulf. It's a tropical storm, but it's hovering there. And those areas affected are Austin, Texas, Brazoria, Brazos, Burleson, Chambers, Texas, Colorado, Texas, Fort Bend, Galveston, Texas, Grimes, Harris, Houston, Texas, Jackson, Liberty, Madison, Matagorda, Montgomery, Texas, Polk, San Jacinto, and I'm saying that wrong, Jacinto, Trinity, Texas, Walker and Waller and Washington. All of these are still under the threat of hurricane-type weather. And it just goes on, folks. Houston, Texas, tornado warnings in effect right now. Also, storm surge. Flood warnings for Harris, Texas. Storm surge watch for Harris, Texas. For Galveston, Texas. For Chambers, Texas. It just goes on. Tropical storm warnings still in effect for Liberty and Colorado, Texas. And it just goes on. So, folks, we have a serious condition right now. Tornado warnings all over Houston, Texas tonight, still in effect, as well as storm surges in Galveston and tropical storm conditions everywhere. And Corpus Christi was ripped apart, and Rockport, Texas was just flattened, and flood water still raging, and the rain is still coming down and will continue to come down. They're still expecting another 35 inches of rain on top of whatever they've gotten so far. And then there is still major concerns for Louisiana, Lake Charles, Houston, flooding and tornadoes. And this hurricane is not over with. It's probably going to back into the Gulf and do it again. Are you serious? Is this actually real? Because this is unbelievable what's happening to our brothers and sisters and all of our friends down in Texas. We're praying for all of you. But I'm going to say it again. All right, the solar eclipse was a warning for America, a judgment, if you will. And that very day of the solar eclipse, the president declares war on Afghanistan and South Asia. 5 days later, we have a hurricane, a Category 4, crash into Texas, and we have explosions in Kabul, killing dozens of people in Afghanistan. And then Kim Jong-un in the South Asia fires 3 missiles. And that's just day 5. Now, today is day 6 of the 40 days of repentance. The floodwaters are raging. The lightning bolts are striking. The wind has ripped things apart. And the search and rescue teams are out there. The flooding has begun. And the tornadoes are now breaking loose. So it's really sad. So pray for the folks down in Texas tonight. They truly need our prayers tonight. Are you serious? Give your life to Jesus Christ. Get the tea. I was just telling somebody, they asked me, said, did you ever get any tea? I said, no. No, I forgot to bring the tea. I don't have any tea, and that's the least of our problems. But we need to pray is what we really need. We need to pray. We need to pray. Wow.